Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading, a collective love reading for any sign and any sign of the person that you're thinking of. This is a no contact, low communication. If you're not interested in knowing what your past is thinking and feeling, check out the general collective love readings. Spirit, this is going to be for my no contacts, for anyone wanting to know what is my person who I'm thinking of at this time. What are their thoughts and feelings? Where is this connection headed? So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what spirit has for you today. Please consider hitting that like. Please comment below as I'm trying to grow my channel so I can create more content for all of you. So if there's anything about this video that you enjoyed, the cards, the messages, anything that you connected with, or you just appreciate my time and my gift, hit that like button. Spirit, if you could please share with me my no contacts. What is it that you have for them today? What is it you want them to be thinking of? What is it that you want them to be working on? Their person's thoughts and feelings. Let's see what we have today. I have novelty. Okay, you're not a novelty. You weren't just new, right? I have you remind me of somebody, the sense of newness, the sense of newness. I haven't been with anyone in a long time. This person has cobwebs on them. So you were new. It was exciting when you first met this person, right? And you know, the person who chases like, I want a new shiny toy. I want the next new thing. So did they make you feel like they're out there now looking for the next new thing? Is that how you feel now? I guess that's what Spirit's asking you. They hadn't been with anybody for a long time. And then you came along, and now are they looking for the next new thing? I'm going to get that answered for you. If for those of you that are worried, are they with somebody else? Have they moved on? Maybe we'll get some clarification in the cards with that in a moment. Open arms, opening up my arms, welcoming you in, manifest me, bringing me into your life. And then I have a shy guy. Okay, so I don't know if they're shy as much as holding back their feelings, holding back their energy, but this feeling of newness. You know, everybody wants to stay in that that period of time when we first meet somebody, because it's magical and it's perfect, because we don't know everybody's flaws. We don't know their weaknesses. We don't know what's going to drive us crazy, right? So sometimes people think that because we move into the stage of it's real and we have to start working on a relationship, that they want to run out and find, you know, somebody new again. They want to run out and find that spark, that excitement, and and then they go through the same cycle with that person, right? So they're always looking for the next best thing. They're always looking for the grass is greener on this other side of the street. If that's what you're feeling that your person did, then they've got to get that out of their system. They've got to realize that you deserve more and that you're going to want more. I have an 8 of Pentacles. They've got to work at a relationship. I have a 4 of Wands and a commitment. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a Magician. And I like the infinity sign in that particular card. So what's coming into me is this feeling of this was really good. You know, like this was really good. Like it was magical in the beginning. They were doing all the right things. It was moving in the direction of, I could see us being together. I could see us being together for a lifetime. I could see a long-term commitment. Did they not want to put in the work? Like as soon as it got hard, did they run? Or as soon as they had to put into work that would lead us towards a commitment, did they run? You know, this feeling of, I mean, you know, people run because they're afraid to commit all the time. It's just, I didn't want to make any promises, or when I entered into this relationship, I told you that I wasn't looking for anything real. You know, what does that mean? You're a human being, you know, it's real as soon as you start talking to each other and as soon as there's feelings. So somebody can't say to you, you know, I told you that I wasn't going to want anything more than what we have. You know, people are human. People's feelings change. I think that that's what's happened. I have a Knight of Pentacles. Were they willing to put in the work? Page of Swords. And I have a Nine of Pentacles. This feeling of I wanted to feel more secure in this connection, and I want to feel more content. Bottom of the deck is my Nine of Cups. So right now, it's in order for them to do that, they have to be willing to talk, right? They have to be willing to come forward and talk and say, I know that I ran. I really feel like this is a runner. If this is a twin flame running situation, or this is just a runner that said, I literally freaked out, you know, I freaked out. I ran. You know, how do you say it got real? I guess it got real. It got real and they ran. And I feel like that's what happened. And then all of a sudden, you know, they start doing some backpedaling, or they go out there and they see if the grass is greener on the other side. And they're right in the same kinds of situations again, that they have this fear of it's getting real and it's not new. It's not new and exciting anymore. And they're always searching. They're always searching for that new excitement. So when they realize that you have something more to offer with this Nine of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles, that you are emotionally grounded, you're emotionally secure, that you were safe, that you were, you guys were a good couple together, a good partnership, a good team, you know, that's when they stop chasing, you know, they stop chasing the dangling carrot, or they stop chasing butterflies, you know. And they start to realize that in order to have what they really want, here's an Ace of Cups, they've got to put in the time and effort into it, you know. So if they're saying to themselves, I want to be happy, you know, what makes them happy? They have to stop running. Here's a Two of Swords. They've got to make up their mind. Five of Wands. They're not happy. This is a lot of energy of them thinking about their own happiness right now. I know this is about you and and what's going on with you, but they're thinking about their own happiness right now. They're thinking about, I keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't work out. Maybe they've gone through this cycle with other people. As soon as they got into some kind of place with a relationship and the person said, well, let's take this to the next level, they said, no, I told you that I didn't want anything like that. Okay. So I feel like they're reliving their past relationships, and they're still realizing that it's almost the person who keeps inviting the same energy over and over again. Okay. And now you're different, Spirit just said. You're different, and you've set it apart. So there's taking all this time now with like this internal thinking about, why do I keep pushing people away? I'm going to say it that way. Okay. You know, pushing you away, and expecting a different result, expecting, if I push you away and then I want love in my life, those two don't add up, right? So they're making the connection that I'm the one who keeps pushing love away. And the only thing that you did was love this person. So I guess the good news is that they're realizing that they did the pushing. I guess that if they stop pushing and they realize what's right in front of them, they can be happy. They can make a choice to be happy. Spirit says yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I have a yes. You know, like here's my Ace of Cups. If I stop pushing you away, could we be happy? Is the question, right? I'm going to say yes. They have to stop pushing. They push out of fear. They push out of, this isn't what I thought I wanted, or something in the back of their mind that says, I don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years. So therefore, I can't tell you that I'm going to be happy with you. I can't commit to you that I'll be here for you for 5 years. It doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't make sense to the most people. But for them, it's like a defense mechanism. It's a way for them to protect themselves somehow. So right now, the good news is they're doing this kind of, I guess, deep soul searching as to why do I keep pushing somebody away, including you and the past. Sometimes I look at my phone hoping to see a text from you, almost this feeling of you chasing you. They push you away and they want you to chase them. Okay. And it could be, of course, you're not going to chase them. Of course, you're going to say, they've got to come and apologize. They've got to come and say they want to be in my life. They've got to prove to me that they want me. And in their mind, they're saying, well, it would be nice if they contacted me, even though I pushed them away. So this person needs to, I guess, face their fears. I'm going to say it that way. Literally face their fears and show up. I made a big mistake. Maybe they have. I don't want to be with anyone else. Will you give me another chance to love you? That's important, because in the beginning we had all those cards about spirit saying, is this person just looking for the next best thing? Are they just looking for the next shiny object, the next new toy, the novelty of the newness of a relationship? Some people, that's all they do. They just chase relationships. They just love the beginning stages of a relationship. And then when it becomes a real relationship and it has to go into the next level, they say, I don't want this. And they just go out and look for the next new relationship. So they never really achieve anything, and they stay in that beginner level. So, but in this case, they're saying, I don't want to be with anybody else. Will you give me another chance to love you? So that's going to be up to you. Only you can decide if you could accept this, or are you going to always feel like they're just always going to be searching for something next? And that's when you say to yourself, I can't do this. I have to know that the person that I'm sharing my life with isn't going to just freak out and run every time something gets serious, or we have to get through a situation, or we have to talk about something. It's like, that's what a relationship is. A relationship is working through difficult times and still being together no matter what, so that happens. I have wedding rings. One of you may want a connection, some kind of commitment. The other one ran from, fear of a commitment. The other one said, as soon as I knew that you were moving in that direction, or that's what you're waiting for, or that's what you're looking for, I can't give that to you. And then they ran. So if that's something that's important to you and they are not ready for that, you're not going to convince them to be ready for it. You're not. If it's important to you, then you may decide, I've got to find somebody who wants that as much as I do. A golden mirror, narcissistic, love bombing you, self-absorbed. Was it love one-sided? Did they say all the right things? Did they say things to you that implied that you would be together? Did they make promises to you that they didn't keep? And are you now, because you've had some space and time between them, realize that this person isn't holding true to what they had told me that they wanted? They've like changed their mind, something like that. Healthy choices, self-love, be happier for yourself, loving yourself, of course. A cup of coffee. Can we meet and talk, right? Can we rebuild somehow? Sometimes when we're in a no contact, and this says building a friendship, we miss our friend, we miss our lover, we miss our partner, but we miss the person that we talk to every day. So sometimes just that feeling of I want to just talk to you. I just want to hear your voice again. I just want to know that you're okay. I want to connect to you. Doesn't mean we're back together, but you miss your friend. And that's usually what happens. I have Cupid's arrow, have faith that love is coming, a surprise invitation, maybe a surprise invitation by this person to meet for a cup of coffee or to talk, or that they just want to connect, like they reach out to you and they're saying, okay, bottom of the deck, they're saying this is a karmic relationship. There's resentments, there's triggers, the intensity and letting go. There was, there's a lot going on here. So sometimes in these no contact, we love each other, but we are mad at each other. We want to be with this person, but we are so angry still. Okay. Can you have mixed emotions? Yes. You can have a lot of different feelings around a breakup, around what somebody who has abandoned you or walked away or ghosted you. You could have a lot of mixed emotions. Let's get one more of these. Sunglasses, watching and looking, okay? Even a little bit of a stalking feeling. So are they watching you? Are they watching you? Is this a karmic connection? Is there somebody out there that twin flames have a tendency to make you feel that way? That I shouldn't be with you. I shouldn't be, I know it's not good for me, but I can't say no. Something like that. I know that there's probably better choices out there for me, but I can't let go of this person. I can't let you go. So there is a little bit of a stalking feeling. There is a little bit of a, I know what you're up to feeling, or I'm keeping my eye on you, or I'm watching you from afar. So that tells me this person hasn't completely let you go. All right. So even if they gave the impression of this isn't what I want, or I don't want a commitment, I don't feel like they're out there looking for somebody else. And I also feel like they don't want you to be with anybody else. It's like a catch-22. They don't want to, they're not giving you the commitment, or they're not communicating with you, but at the same time, they don't want you to be with anybody else. I don't think so. So they're going to have to come forward. I have a son. I have a son. So are they looking to start over, Spirit? There's my broken heart. Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. I know I hurt you. I know I hurt you. At least they're admitting the hurt. There's this feeling of the strength, like I'm getting the courage to come talk to you, or I'm getting the courage to express my feelings. I really think this has a lot to do with commitment. Bottom of my deck is the Justice card. I really feel like this person, like when push came to shove, where are we headed? What's happening next in this connection? I really feel like they freaked out over a commitment. I really do. Did it mean that it doesn't mean that they didn't love you. I want you to know that. They could have loved you tremendously. This could have been this could be a beautiful connection. It's just that maybe they just feel in their heart that they couldn't give you that next level, and they are somehow guarding themselves or protecting themselves in some way from that. I have a Lover's card. I still feel like it's a soul connection. Gorgeous. And I have a Page of Pentacles. Now that just came into me as that reaching out feeling. Like I do miss my friend. I do miss the person that I talk to all the time. A little bit of I wish we weren't even going through any of this. I will tell you that. Let's see what their feelings are. Let's see. I'm so confused. Can we have mixed feelings? Absolutely. Even the person who pushed you away is confused. Like we were good together, right? We're good together. We loved each other. And we know that this is a soul connection of some kind. This is a loving connection. And then they say to you, I just don't know what my feelings are. And you're like, what are you talking about? Where have you been? Like, what do you mean you don't know what your feelings are? And I need time and space to figure out my feelings, that's when, it just opens up a can of worms for both of you. But really what they're saying is, I'm scared. I'm scared of making the next move. I'm scared of that this is going to be it for the rest of my life. And what if I make a mistake? And all right, so I'd rather you admit your fears than say you don't know what you want. Like that's not an honest answer. My life is messed up right now. Maybe it is, but I feel like they did it to themselves. And I feel like it's a repeating pattern for them. I feel like they push everybody away as soon as it gets real. So I don't feel like this is something that they've done. This is the first time. You deserve so much more than I can give you. And you do. You do. And you have to decide if this person reaches out and wants to talk, if it's going to be good enough for you. And is this person going to come to a place in their lives that they can stop running? Stop running. I act like I don't care, but I really do. I like that one too. Just this feeling of, I realize that we're, this feeling of confused for sure. But then I'm stalking you from afar. I act like I don't care. I keep pushing you away. But at the same time, I keep checking my phone to see if you've called, so this person really doesn't know what they want yet. But you have to decide what it is that you want. You have to decide what it is you want. This person has to come back to you and say, I have made up my mind that I'm going to stop running. And if they make up their mind to stop running, then we have something to talk about, right? I wish things were simpler. So don't you, because this person's only playing mind games with you right now. And it's very emotional and it's very upsetting. So this person has to come back with that they do know what they want. I was fooling myself. I fell in love with an image of you that I had created. So what is it that they want? Again, the person who stays in that new energy. I love falling in love. I love the first date. I love the first time we make love. I love everything that's new. And then when it's no longer new, all of a sudden they think that it's no longer exciting or that it's no longer, going to last forever. No, it's just transitioned into a long-term relationship, and it goes through a lot of different phases. You don't stay in that new energy forever. I keep my feelings for you a secret because I'm involved with somebody else. So for some of you, was there a third party that intruded in this? Right now, I did get that feeling earlier that they weren't out looking for somebody else, but maybe they had crossed the line and there was some infidelity, and that was enough for you to say, when you decide what you want, but you come first, you need to be first, and you need to be the only one for sure. Absolutely. I'm not running from you. I'm running from my life and myself. There it is. There it is. I keep doing this over and over again. It's not you. You were good to me. We were happy together. I could have been happy with you. We could have planned a future together. So, and then they're saying bottom of the deck, I don't mean to be so selfish. And you may feel that way. You may feel like everything that they're doing right now is about them and their ego and their fears. So let's put it back onto you for 1 second. And I want you to remember that you always have a choice, that you always come first, and that you get to decide if you want this connection. They may have pushed you away, but you don't have to take them back either if you don't want to. So for those of you that are like, I don't know what I should do. Should I move on? Should I give this more time? You're going to get the answers from within. Spirit will guide you. You will find the answers within yourself as to what's best for you. But you are always in control. You are always in control of your own path and your own destiny. But at least now you have a little bit more understanding of, what your person might be thinking and feeling right now. They pushed you away, and I feel like it's a repeating pattern, you know. When it got real, they ran, is how it came into me today. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate the feedback. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com.